I find striking. Striking because they mark some kind of a turning the corner in our community. One of those things I want to share with you is how supportive this community, the Houston community, the US community, the global community, how supportive this community was to my wife when they found out that she was seriously sick. It was incredible. And I'm sharing that with you because in our community we tend to put a lot more emphasis on death than life. So for the first time, and I mean for the first time for me, to see people step up when you're still breathing, still alive, and wanting to do something, wanting to be there for you, that was truly, truly for me something to be heralded. And I hope this is a trend that's going to continue, a trend in which we are there for our fellow human beings when they need us, when they are still alive and they need us. That's the kind of person my wife was. So I really want to appreciate the community for the help that they gave my wife in her very difficult moment. It is really I know this came as a shock to many, and they've expressed that shock to me. That how did this happen? They never knew that my wife was sick. And my response is, you are not unique in this. And you're not unique, not because she tried to conceal her illness. No, it was simply because she did not want to depress anyone with her illness or her suffering. She's the kind of person who loves sunshine around her, not depression. So even in her worst moments, you will see how with that smile, that signature smile of hers, you will see how go visit the sick when she herself was sick. You will see her comfort the afflicted when she herself was afflicted. That is what gave her joy. That is what made her Marie. Being there for people, lifting up people. And she did this without any expectation of a reward. She did it because it was the right thing to do. Because it felt good to be by the side of another fellow human being in need. This is, again, something that I hope we can take away from her short but very well-lived life. have her as a wife. In the 40 years that we spent together, those 40 years were mostly blissful, full of laughter, joy, and fun. We did the things we love to do, which is travel a lot. And we just like to have fun. She gave me 3 really wonderful kids. She was a wonderful wife to me, a wonderful friend to many. And what was so striking about her very active community lifestyle was that it did not cause any strain in our marriage. And the reason that didn't happen was because she did not do one at the expense of another. She had this knack for balancing her life, for being there for others, while at the same time being there for her family. I don't know how she did it, but she did. So even though her life was, again, not as long as we would have expected, I truly believe that she achieved what she was put on this earth to achieve. Because again, the measure of a life is not its longevity. It is its human impact. And we all agree that her human footprint was quite big, really big. So, she may not be with us today, but as difficult as it is, I accept the outcome because I've come to believe that her mission on earth was very accomplished. So I want to thank God for making me the #1 beneficiary of such an awesome creation. And it is my hope and my prayer that, judging from the response to her passing, that
Njowo.
I'd like to thank everyone for coming to support our family during this tough time, and I just want to let you all know from the bottom of my heart, I'm truly grateful for all of the support that we've received. Excuse me, I wrote something, so just bear with me. I stand before you today as one of the fortunate children of an extraordinary woman, a woman who embodied love, strength, and selflessness. And it is an honor to share a few words about my mother, a woman who has left a big impact on all of our lives and in this community. As we gather here at this repast to remember and celebrate her life, the quote that resonates in our hearts is, "Allow positive energy, now is all there is." So if you look at your scars, that quote is written there and is also here on the floor. Allow positive energy, now is all there is. We chose this quote, we chose these words to capture the essence of my mother's philosophy. It's a philosophy that she lived by every day till she took her last breath. She taught us not just to live, but to live now. And she understood that life is a celebration, and she made every gathering, no matter how small or simple, a joyful occasion. Those who know her meticulous attention to detail and her creativity, and that was also a manifestation of her commitment to living life fully in the present. Mom's resilience was a shining example of embracing the present, even in the face of adversity. She downplayed her condition, and she encouraged us, Michael, Pickham, and I, to continue to move forward with our goals and live our lives because she didn't want us to worry. And she understood that now is the only moment that we truly possess. She lived fearlessly and selflessly, making the most of every opportunity to enjoy life with us as a family. My prayer is that through the lessons learned from my mom, I can embody these qualities in my own life. And as we continue to share our memories and stories of Mom, let us celebrate the life of this extraordinary woman, my mother, who brought so much joy and love into our lives. May her legacy live on in the lessons she taught us and the love she shared with each and every one of us. Let us carry forward the positive energy that she instilled, living life to the fullest, because now is all there is. Thank you.
And we're going to go to Sister Marie's son, a son in whom she was well pleased. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Njowo.
Wow. As I just look around the room, I'm truly in shock because all of you here, being here right now, is just a testament to how amazing of a woman my mom was. And so I really want to say thank you on behalf of my entire family for all of you guys being here today. Kind of like my dad said earlier, I'm still in shock as well. It doesn't really feel real that she's gone. Days go by, I feel like any moment I'm probably gonna get a phone call from her asking me, Michael, why haven't you called me? Why haven't you called mommy? Why haven't you called to check up on me? She always used to call me her dad. For those of you who don't know, I was actually named after her father. So she would always refer to me as her dad, her papa. And it hurts not being able to hear that anymore. But I have peace and I'm able to sleep at night knowing that she's no longer in pain, suffering. It was really hard to go to the hospital and really look at her in pain, knowing she physically couldn't move, couldn't do the things I used to see her do on a day-to-day, whether it be cleaning around the house, in her office, seeing her patients, cooking, one of her favorite things she do. I used to come home. I know I'd always have a, fresh plate of rice and stew waiting for me. I'll never have that anymore. So, yeah, it's just, doesn't really feel real, but I'm surrounded by, a whole village here, a dad, two beautiful sisters, amazing aunts and uncles, and without you guys, we wouldn't be able to get through this. So I really want to say thank you. I also really want to say thank you to Auntie Macien, Auntie Yvonne, Auntie Kidi. I'm probably missing a few other people, but those three people in particular come to mind just because anytime I went to go visit my mom in the hospital, I knew for a fact I would see one of those three women there. Especially Auntie Yvonne flying down from Maryland, making the juice. We all had a juice journey with her. And, we did everything we could, it was a team effort. And unfortunately, we came up a little short, but, we went down fighting and, that's the way she would have wanted it. So I just want to say thank you guys. And thank you everybody for being here again. Truly, it does take a village. So I just want to say thank you again.
Thank you to Michael. Sister Marie had several daughters, but this is the last of her birthday daughters. So ladies and gentlemen, let's show some love for Marie-Takusi Njowo.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you again for taking time out of your weekend to come and spend time with my family. The past few months have been very, very, very difficult. Probably the hardest I've ever experienced. I recently moved back home, and luckily I was able to spend a lot of time with my mom during her past few months. And even though it was very hard, I was very encouraged because we have received an overwhelming amount of support from the community. Just like what Michael said, at home, Auntie Macien and Auntie Claire literally would come home every single day and help us take care of Mom. And I know Auntie Yvonne as well, flying home almost, at least twice a month to help us make her juice fresh. It was very difficult, and it's very sad knowing that I'm never going to be able to have a conversation with her again or hug her again, but I know that I have mother figures and father figures in all of you, so thank you. And similar to what my dad said and like what you guys have heard about the woman that my mom was today, she embodied a lot of positive characteristics, so I urge us all as we move forward with our lives, try and embody some of that selflessness, her caring nature, her generosity, and implement it in your life as best you can, because I know that's what she would want, so thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please hold hands around your tables right now. We just want to listen to a song, not all of it, but remind us that our spirits are going to be here only for a certain time.
I'm to you.
it gets tough, as it gets for this family, you can count on your brother and your sister, and you can count on Christ. And lay your burdens unto him, that he may lift them up for you, and it shall surely be well with time. Sister Marie had siblings as well. They're grieving equally, and it's really been painful. We're going to hear from them also, and I'll call on our dear sister. Let's show some love to Sister Marie-Takusi Njowo.
Good evening. And thank you. Allow positive energy. Now is all there really ever is. Now is all there really ever is. My sister, my mother, my friend, and my client. I've lost someone who did not regard me as a little sister, but as someone she could count on and go to for counsel. If there was someone who believed in me, it was my sister. My sister looked forward for the day when I would truly stand on stage and be a public speaker, be an encourager, be an inspirational speaker, a motivational speaker. Unfortunately, she's not here today, but she's left me the message. If the will to live, if faith in God, if hope for a miracle, if love beyond measures, and if medical care, the best care, could keep anyone alive, my sister would be here today with us. But she isn't. And that's why I have no tears. I have no tears. Because we did it all. And because she's not here today, it tells you it is finished with her. Perfectly. Since 2019, my life has never been the same. Ever since my sister told me about her illness, I started doing a lot of research and trying to understand what would my life ever look like if one day my sister is not with me. I did deep studies trying to understand, asking those questions that we all shy away from, but I had to. That's why you all see me standing here today. And most of you tell me I love your smile. Be strong. But the strength that I have is not the strength from today. It's something that I've been working on since 2019. My sister believed in me. My sister knew that in me she could find strength and comfort and assurance. And I promised her that I will not let her down. My sister knew that she could count on me. She always told me, "You are my pride and joy." And I promised her that I will continue to be her pride and joy. The last 2.5 months have been very interesting and challenging. Driving to Houston every single weekend to spend time with my sister. I am so glad I lived out now is all the really ever is. Because had I waited, I would have been crying today like never before. Thanks to my husband, our children, who were very understanding. My mother-in-law, Mami Mata, who gave up going to spend some time with her other kids in California just to stay back so I could travel to Houston every single weekend, every Friday. At 2 o'clock, my strength was renewed, and I drove for 4 hours straight from my clinic to the hospital. Those were the best hours of my life. I gave it my all. I did what any sister could do for the sister. And to know that my sister's very last day on this plane of existence, she spent it with me, brings a lot of joy, gratitude, and satisfaction to my heart. She had Auntie Marcel call me on that blessed November 16th. And all she could tell me, "Auntie Abba, my stomach hurts here." I'm not going to go into details, but I talked with my sister and witnessed everything. And she was rushed to the hospital. Thanks to my wonderful nephew and nieces who understand the profound nature of the relationship between me and my sister, did not waste a single minute to notify me, to tell me, "Auntie, Mommy is asking for you." When my sister could barely talk, the only person she asked for was her sister, because she knew I was going to drop everything and be by her side. And that is what I did. On that November 16th, my husband quickly jumped on it because I was losing it. He got me a ticket and I flew to Houston that night. I got to the hospital at 5 minutes past 1. It was already November 17th. My sister waited for me. When I got there, she wasn't talking anymore. But you all know, your hearing is the last to depart. I talked to my sister. I held my sister's hands and I told her, it's okay. You've done well. And I watched my sister breathe. And she breathed. We were all there, the kids and her darling husband. My sister breathed. And she breathed. And she breathed. And there was no breath anymore. I had the privilege to shut my sister's eyes. That's why I have so much strength. My sister never demonstrated the moment of weakness. And that's the reason. You see, we are all dressed in black. I beg you to remember it's always about polarity. We think it's money? No. Black is power. I wear black to tap into the infinite potential we all have as a people. It is not for money. It's to remind us of the strength we carry. That's why we are in black. I wear black, reminding me of the strength my sister demonstrated, even to the last, never lamenting. And I promise to tap into that strength of hers to move forward. To our mother that she has left behind, Marjorie. Our mother just turned 80 years on the 14th. Marjorie, I want to remind you, Mamima is not here, but I'm here. I am not Mamima, I'm Pekam. And I want to speak to you now as your mother. You will be okay. I'm speaking to you with the authority you invested in me, in calling me your mother. And I'm talking to you now as my daughter. And I'm telling you, it is going to be okay. As surely as the Lord liveth, and as surely as the night comes after the day, you will be fine. No one day will be lost. Everything will be exactly the way it was called to be. To Kwazo, Michael, and Pekam, I don't want to be your mother. I don't want to be your mother. I want your mother to be remembered. But I will be the perfect aunt you could ever imagine. I am not here to fill up my sister's shoes. I am not capable. I can never be my sister. But I'm just going to start buckling my own shoes up. Because it's been lax for too long. Because I have a covering. Now the covering is no more. It's time for me to step up and put on my shoes. I know it's getting a little too long, but I'm sorry, I just have to do this. I have to do it. To the Houston community and all the Cameroonians who've come from far and near to celebrate this beautiful woman a woman I call a symbol of my beauty. Because as a little girl growing up, I loved anybody who told me I looked like my sister, because they were indirectly telling me I was beautiful. And that's why I love Auntie Elma and Auntie Ara. They can never do anything wrong. Because in my baby eyes, when they told me, oh, you remind me of Marie, little did I know I was just reminding them of their friend. I thought they were telling me I look very beautiful. I'll take it. I just want to express sincere gratitude. The Houston community has been more than amazing. You all showed support to our family. You all came out in your numbers to support the family. All what I can say is thank you. This year has been a very, very challenging year to our family. A lot of hypotheses have been made. Things have been said, and which is very, very normal, because that which has happened to our family is a very rare occurrence. To lose two siblings in the same calendar year, it's not a common occurrence. So I expect people to talk and wonder. But to my siblings, I can never be Mamima, but I'll be the best speaker. I want to remind us and our mother, because this has happened to us, that just goes to tell us that we carry a rare gene. We have a potential to stand when a situation like this happens. Let's take this as a unique opportunity. I'm speaking to my brother Bob, my brother Emmanuel, my brother Jerome, and my sister Calista. We have a unique opportunity to tap into unused potential in our gene to go through this situation. It is not by chance. It's happened to us. We have the grace to go through this season. So as we all tap into our unused potential, I want to invite my siblings to come on stage here with me. Uncle Bob, Zonda, Jerome, Calista. We are going to weather this storm. We are. Imagine, we got you. All our wives, Auntie Yvonne, please, Doreen, Connie, Kate, with this support system, we are going to go through this. Uncle John. Bro. We just want to remind you, Daddy, we just want to remind you that you got us all. We got you. Thank you, bro.
Thank you all. You may now take your seats. As they take their seats, we're going to call on Mom, who was all reason to break down and say this is it, but has seen every reason why she should stay standing strong, because her support and her foundation is powerful. This is the woman who has lost her son and her daughter all in 1 year. Ladies and gentlemen, show some love for this powerful tree in the family, still standing strong. Mommy Julie Takusi, a proud mother, a soldier, and still carrying on.
Hello. Hi. I have not much to say. I only have to say thank you for you to come and join me to thank God for what He has done for me since the beginning of this year. And He has ended it with Marie. I hope and I wish that all of you in this house, or in North America, who knows my children, will pray for all of us. We beg God for us. Since June, was it February 16? I've been with tears. Charlie was like my big brother. And then Marie was like my junior sister. And all of them have gone. I beg all of you to thank God for me. Because we don't know where all these things come from. It's only God who knows. I said, thank all of you for coming to wipe our tears, and your tears too. Because Marie or Charlie, they were very good to people. So, we cannot tell, and we don't know, and we cannot ask God questions. God knows best. He knows what is happening. All what I want all of you to do is to join us and say thank you to our Almighty God. Marie has gone. Charlie has gone. But I still have children. I know that in whole North America, my children are there. So I said, thank you. I will not cry anymore. I will put all of you in the place of my own children. All of you are my children. When I fall down outside here, all of you rush to pick me up. Therefore, Marie and Charlie, they were not the only children I have. All of you in North Africa, North America, you are my children. And I say, thank all of you for coming. I have not much to say. Thank you.
Please, I know you've clapped for her. I want us to end her speech with a powerful note of encouragement. Can we just keep clapping again? When you hear your kids clapping, I know every single one of them, if they had a chance to get this microphone today, they will tell you you are mom indeed and you're not alone and you will not hurt the food, we shall catch you. And when I say so, I know I speak for them. Please, let's clap one more time. She may have lost 2 this year, but she surely hasn't lost all. And with that, we will carry on stretching our lifetime so that she would have many children for many years to come. Ladies and gentlemen, her father is in the house. The head of this family is here. The man who carries the mantle that everybody is looking up to, and we know for sure he is the lion of the home, and he will continue to stand firm. And he has soldiers behind him ready to make sure his hand stays up, because once those hands are up, we are winning the battle. I may now introduce to you the father of the house, ladies and gentlemen, a dear brother of mine, Robert Takusi.
From one soban to another. Good job. Hello, everybody. I'm Bob. Now the first child of the family. I know everybody's worried about me. Do not leave. Before I even begin to speak, I want to say this. You know, some members of our family are not here. They are out of the country. Due to certain miscommunication, we could end it like that. There is no problem. Okay? There is no problem. Some members of our family are just not here due to certain circumstances. So we are fine. The Takusis and the Njowos are fine. I want to thank the Njowo family. Njowo family for taking my sister and loving her unconditionally for 40 years. And then giving her this honorable goodbye today. What we saw in Houston these past 2 days has been extraordinary. I want to thank Brother John. Bro, please. Brother John Gardner Njowo. I'm speaking now like Marie's father. You took her for 40 years and delivered your promise to me. You loved her, you cared for her, you provided for her, you helped to educate her, you gave her your all. I saw it. I saw it. But you told me something last week. Between you and I. You told me something that you were going to do. Remember? But due to certain logistical issues, we couldn't go through with it. Between you and I, that is an utmost display of love, affection, and respect for your wife. To me, the father of Marie. Thank you. He knows what I mean. Thank you, bro. Marie-Takusi Njowo, my daughter. I came to this country before she was born. I've been here for about 33 years. Thank you. Your mother is gone, but we have you, Marie-Takusi. You stood up. You took charge. You took control. We followed you. We followed your orders. Your mother is happy. Believe you me. She told me that today. While everybody left the cemetery, she did not want me to leave. And I'll tell you later. She heard us. Dr. Mike. Your mother loves you, you know that. And she's proud of you. And you are the only one in the family who represents both sides of the family. You are Marie-Takusi Njowo. Remember that. You must always look at both sides. I'm speaking to you now like your grandfather. You must always look at both sides of the family. Thank you for being steady. Throughout your mother's routine, you were steady. You have a steady hand. That is what is required. Thank you. Jenny, the aspiring physician who already did her practicals. This young lady here impressed not only her daddy, but all of us in the family. She took care of her mother. I'm very close with her father. We talk, and he tells me the impact of this young lady to him, to his sanity. She's off to medical school, but she has already experienced, I believe, most of what those who go to medical school will experience. I know, Jenny, you are going to find the cure for this dreadful disease. I know I'm a challenge to the camera guy. I'll keep on moving. Sorry. My sister Marie, she was born on Christmas Day. She was born on Christmas Day. And she loves rice. You know, Christmas is the festive time, right, of the year. So there's a lot of food and stuff. But she loves rice and stew. In fact, we used to call her rice. You know how it's rice and you are referring to Marie. You know, the most beautiful woman I have ever seen. And no offense to her daughters, her nieces, her aunties, her mother, my wife. This woman right here, I'm about 4.5 years younger than her. So I saw her blossom. I admired my own sister. I saw her, and I remember when Brother John swept her off. You know? But it was not only her beauty, as it has been said here. Very brilliant woman. She has never failed an exam or a class. Bro, please, if I'm wrong, correct me. You know? Very brilliant woman. But when she went to Steka, when she was in Steka Baptist College, I was in primary school, I was in garden school at the time. So I used to, during like 20th May, February, when we do the march pass, we go to the stadium to march. I was in garden school, I was in band, playing band, but I would weave myself through the crowd, and then I would just go to Steka. And her friends are here, Auntie Bate, Sister, Auntie Tibi, all her friends who are here, who were with Sister at the time. Sister Mojibo, Auntie Juice, all her classmates, some of them her classmates. I will just come, and then I'll just be hanging around, and then they'll give me 10 francs because I love a Miss Girl. So I'll take my 10 francs, and then I'll go and buy my Miss Girl. Miss Girl is, how do you call it in English? Gato, some. A Miss Girl, so I'll go and buy it, and I will eat, you know. But I want to thank also, my sister just said, all our friends around the globe. From Cameroon to England to Canada, Washington, Georgia, Illinois, California, Oklahoma, Dallas, Houston. We don't have a problem. We have love in Houston. And I'm glad to be a son of Houston. Thank you, Houston. Thank you.
the golden things together now and said, come on, let's have a meeting. We have to form an association here, you know? Yeah, that's who she was. Yeah, she'll try to put them all together and put them in line. You know, your uniform has to be this, you have to do this, and those little things that she made our group so powerful. So we'll always remember her for that. Standing here to say anything else, trust me, it was good. And we just thank God for the short time, the long time that we had with her. And one more thing I want to say, I call her the brothers, the sisters, will be praying for this family to be stronger. Thank you all so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the final speech for the evening, and it will be here in just a couple of seconds, not up to a minute. So I'd like everybody to settle down, please, and let's hear this last one, and then we are done. And he is a powerful man as well. You know, there have been many this evening. And he takes this last moment to show the strength that lies in this family. He is a big brother to Sister Marie's husband. He is a father and a husband himself. He is a God-fearing man and a man full of wisdom. So at this point, we hand over the microphone to him. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Uncle Rav Nagme.
Greetings, everybody. I thank the MC and everybody involved in decision making to give me this opportunity to talk. First of all, I want to thank everybody that is here today to mourn with us and to share this dark moments in our life. I appreciate all of that. Marie was a very, very welcome addition to the Njowo family. And she brings back a lot of memories. I remember very well when her mother, who is here, when she was being betrothed. I was a little boy in primary school living here with my uncle, Charlie, who was bosom friend to Mr. Takusi. And I think Julie was in Goya. And every weekend, she would come to Buka where we were that. Whether Mr. Takosi was there or not, she would come. And to tell the truth, at a certain point, I didn't know, I was confused. I didn't know whether she was there for Charlie or for Mr. Takosi. Anyway, things unfolded gradually, and I came to realize that it was really coming from Mr. Takosi. Mr. Takosi and Uncle Charles, Brother Charles, they were so close. I mean, so close. They were more like brothers. I understand when I fell back at, primary school in last year, Chico, when they were both there. Marie, we're going to miss her a lot. She formed that group. I'm not saying that, I'm not belittling anything that came from the rest of the family. But she was the real glue that kept the Njowo family and the Takosi family together. And she's not with us today in person, physically, but the spirit will live with us for a long time. I know that in the spirit world, she'll be able to provide more of that glue and more effective glue that will keep those two families together. We all appreciated her very much. And she never spared any opportunity to make a contribution. I remember one time when my then spouse was temporarily not with us. I had 2 children at the time. And Marie made sure that we would not miss her. I mean, miss my spouse was every day, Marie would come to the house, clean the house, and cook. 3 times a week, she would check the refrigerator, make sure that there is food that will last us at least 2 days. And I'm telling you, one day I asked my children, your mothers have been gone for a while now. Why aren't you saying something? And they said, where did she go? Which means they didn't know she was absent because of my. She provided everything for her for that period of time. That's who she was. So Marie has always been like that. So I stay on earth here and breathe was very, very important. So she touched all of us here in many ways. And I think it's time for us to be her back for us. Now that she is in that spiritual world, she cannot help herself. You understand? So it's up to us now to give something in return. So, I'm calling on all the family, all the well-wishers, everybody here present. Let us at least once again, or often as again, say a little prayer for Marie. We know that she is on her way to join the Heavenly Father. But we know that the fastest way she can get there is for us all to make some kind of prayers for her. We can pray for her together. So I'm calling on all of us here present to say at least one prayer for Marie. Remember how in our prayers we go to church. So we can, when she gets there, we will enjoy her more. So I'm calling on God Almighty, take her and put her in the rightful place. She's giving her best, and I beg of God to give her the rest that she deserves. And I'm calling God Almighty to grant you all, myself inclusive, journey mercies, back to our various homes. Thank you all very much.
Thank you, Brother Ralph, Uncle Ralph, Father Ralph, Husband Ralph, wise man Ralph. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to call on the Njowo family to come. The siblings, the Takusi family, please come. Everyone come closer, come closer. As they come, I want to seize this moment as well to say Sister Marie was also very important to me. I was one of her sons sometimes, other times I was one of her brothers. And when I went to difficult places where I had a challenge on how I will keep that line going, she would talk to me and say, Hendrix, just go right ahead, it shall be well. And she was such an encouragement. So when I woke up from sleep a few days ago, I talked to my friend and I said, man, I wish that I could just book up for bed so I just see Sister Marie again. So Mami just tell me, say, Hendrix, sorry, because that Mami already died and he no be buying me. Too bad for me. So, both come with the family, everybody come. Emmanuel, wives, Uncle John, Uncle Ralph, please come closer. And the children, everybody. And the friends can join as well. You know, one of you, her brother composed a song just so that we can remember her, pay some love and respect to her. He is right here. That's Emmanuel, my big brother, my inspiration. He got a song nailed out for her. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be dancing to these. And once they dance, we ask everybody to come and join them as well. We can dance to this. Sakujo, you got this one for us. Ladies and gentlemen, you can go it. Let's dance. Once that group photo is taken, you will start that dancing. A song composed to remember her by her own brother, the one and only Sakujo. Everybody look this way. Look this way. We want to see all your faces. All right, so now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to dance. We need everybody to come and join them once the song drops. And we're going to celebrate Sister Marie. We're going to dance to a tune composed by our own brother. All right, I think we got it now. So we're going to play that song composed by the one and only Sakujo. DJ, please drop that beat. Yeah. Yeah. Beware. No man. Let's celebrate. No man. All man. Yes. And go to the man. And yet, I wait to go my job. Don't even to wait talk. I mean myself. I'm going to give it in his time.
Oh my goodness! Your mommy didn't tell me you were here. Better